far as I was going to do it.
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for.
Yeah, that's why we
That's
were
for
talking
taking
about
it.
Chadwick. He's Gadwick, but he's a Chad.
Indeed.
Has that word taken on new meaning? Like, because I wasn't even thinking of
Not
Chad
really.
as in a British idiot man, but thinking of the guy wearing the ouch shirt.
Oh, I was thinking the meme.
Yeah, that's him.
Like,
The meme is wearing an
that's him?
ouch shirt.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the thing I remember the most about that meme is I would totally fucking wear a tank top that says ouch on it. A pink one that says ouch. I presume you already own one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, damn. William Knight's rod is almost broken.
But that's good, right?
That
We
is-
want to break our equipment.
Yeah, we were going to test that to see what happens. We'll steal Nina's oak staff when it happens, just because she's not going to use it. In fact...
Yeah.
What kind of tool is this? Tree tool?
It is a tree tool.
I'm relearning the buttons. Yes, that is just oak staff is just better than high rares. I want to steal your oak staff and replace it with a different tree tool because you don't attack at all. So, what kind of tree tool you have doesn't matter. So.
Hi, Rears. I have had my coffee today. Thank you for asking.
I think everybody else is good. So we'll see what... I don't want to break the flame rod, because that's like one of my few flame tools.
Do you think we're ever going to learn what quells are?
We learned a bit about quells, at least by inference, because we knew that the magic sword at the beginning of the game was a quell.
And I mean, they're valuable enough to commit murder over.
Yeah, and they're treasured.
Yeah, but we just sort of have a bunch.
We did have to go to ruins to discover them.
I guess it's just we don't seem to be like as a party giving that fact appropriate weight.
Yeah, I don't suppose.
Like, I mean, I guess similar things happen in real life too, right? Like a lot of people have cars. Cars are pretty expensive and precious, but you know, you just sort of stop thinking about it, and like everyone has one, and it doesn't make you important or anything. Although we don't have to go to like ancient ruins to
find cars.
Like
That's true.
An ancient car dealership buried deep within the earth. But maybe we do.
Maybe we do.
Maybe that's where the best deals are.
Yep. You come on down here to Bill Slyly's Held Mansion. We'll get you hooked up with no down payment if you can piss 6 feet straight up. And I'm telling you, where do you get the best used car? It's down here.
Keep going down.
Yes.
If you can make it to us, you can have the best deals.
Okay.
We should name the stream Bushfire because we're just gonna
use it again.
Bushfire again and again. It's
but,
good.
But Nina is in the correct location to blast him.
She's got the cone. So she can make mincemeat of that peep.
I kind of want to level up your tone magic, so you're just going to uselessly use tone. And you, of course, you're going to go skewer Peg.
Oh right, she's alive.
Yeah, she's alive. Missile head!
Oh yeah, keep the psych down. That'll show him.
Basically, nobody did anything meaningful until Nina casts the rock triangle. Okay, I'm gonna try stupid things. I want them to knock down this. I got it. It's and silence bow. Yeah, we accomplished that
Oh.
before.
Okay.
But we died via bird after that happened.
Oh, right. Right, because enemies can just be super murderous in this game.
Yeah.
And kind of at random.
Well, the birds are clearly something. Like there's.
So you think that do you think that the game intentionally has like hazard monsters?
I think so. Although
So it's
the
more akin to, like, if you run into this monster, it's akin to falling down a cliff.
Yeah, and you're able to run away, but you have to put up a fight before you can run away.
Yeah.
But the beefaloes were just kind of there. The birds make sense as a hazard
the birds
enemy.
do make sense. They're not in your way, and so you kind of have to go out of your way to do it. I'm just thinking it could be a situation like in what's that video game called with the Monado?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Xenoblade Chronicles, where there's just like a super murder monster hanging around in the wilderness, and you can fight it if you're an idiot, but you're supposed to ignore it and like come back way later when it's a mark or whatever. Oh, that randomly kills things in addition to dealing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, found a flint axe. Did Etrian Odyssey do that too? I didn't play much of it.
Etrian Odyssey sort of does it. Etrian Odyssey has what are called FOEs. It's a lengthy phrase in Latin that means like unctuous, murdery opponent or something like. But
filth beasts.
They're basically like monsters that are like higher level than the area that you're in, and given that Etrian Odyssey is like completely procedurally generated and like drains your resources constantly,
yeah,
and all that, running into a too dangerous thing at random is a pretty big deal.
Okay. I wanted to know why William Nice was so much worse at Delta Petra than Nina was, and it's because his rock level is 6, and hers is 16.
Goodness.
So, shit, no, fuck.
Oh, God.
Fuck. 20.
Yeah, careful where you pause.
Shit.
Oh.
I want you to follow me. We're literally playing chicken here.
Yeah, like when you play chicken though with a bird, like I'm not. I mean, chickens are a little scary. I don't want to be pecked, and they can be very ornery. But I'm not afraid for my life if one like collides with me.
I used to be.
But that's fine.
My grandpa had a very mean rooster.
And
he would chase me, and he would try to spur me. But then one day I figured out, when I was a child, I figured out that he weighed about 9 pounds, and I weighed orders of magnitude more than that, and I punted him, and he didn't chase me anymore.
Oh shit.
Okay, can't do that.
Oh wow, they figured out the perfect formation.
Which means we're going to rock crush you to start breaking my staff, as Nina murders you.
Yes. And the other two just sort of hang out and...
Why did that get a duo attack?
We duo attacked with the monster?
Yeah, with the monster we were attacking.
What? Oh no! Don't do that, video game. Don't do an extra weird thing. Now we have to go back to square fucking one. We don't.
I was thinking that maybe like we were doing it the punish move. It's like in Pokemon, if you use minimize and I use stomp, you get ultra fucked.
Right. Yeah.
I thought maybe you were charging and I was going to crush the charge out of you with Rock Crush, but no.
No.
I was duo attacking with you. So I'm kind of noodling around here because I want to try to get the treasure in bags here.
The treasure.
Because if they're in bags, they have to be good, right?
Haven't we already gotten something from in bags?
We got an silence bow.
Yeah, and silence bow, but like, wait. What if that's good? What if it's a tone weapon that Narcisse can use? Do you remember when he had a bow?
Yeah, he had a bow.
I don't know if he's any good at bows.
It's his highest weapon skill.
He actually is. Look at that.
What is his tone tool right now? Wind shell. Okay, so I can give him a fire tool if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19? I could give this to Cordy and have her trying to tease out her latent bow skills.
Does she have latent bow skills?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a bow and spear user.
Plus.
Her spear is still yet to be outpace her axe skill because she came with an axe, you know.
Yeah, man, her skills are kind of poor actually compared to some of our other party members.
Yeah, Nina and Narcisse came with some really high skills on naturally with their spell casting. Narcisse's bow skill is a lie.
Older, right?
Yeah, they're both older, but his bow skill was a lie because he always sucked with bows.
Kid, but maybe bows are just bad.
Yeah, maybe bows are just bad.
That would be consistent with what I know about romancing SaGa games.
See, William Knight started out sort of like Cordy because they're both the same age, and we consistently trained him, so his skills are getting sort of high-ish, like 10s across the stuff he uses the most. And then Cordy started off with like a 3 in axes, and we trained her with axe. We trained her wrong on purpose. Although she's a tone user as well, so we'll give her the silence bow. Okay. I think if I push this... Okay, it made that bag fall. So if I want that bag, I have to fight this guy I ran into. Although, for not being a good axe user, Cordy was pretty much whipping ass at axes, right?
And that leads me to believe that axes are just good, which would also be consistent with SaGa games.
Trying to think, did you not have... Will these work on this kind of enemy? Let's find out. Because he's... Well, it should work on Claw Crab. That's fine. Sonic Burner. Tone Arrow. Draws Tone Parrow into arrow attack. What if I just have you continue training spears? I did a life point damage, whatever that means.
Yeah, that doesn't... Like, can that have meaning with monsters?
I have no idea.
I mean, the prospects of that are terrifying, right? Like, suppose we encounter some kind of boss who can do the same thing you can. Where they just spend a life point to heal to full.
That's a way to have bosses with multiple health bars.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Okay, we have to just survive and then run away.
Oh my god.
If failing that, we just save, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, we'll fight the good fight in the meantime.
Does the good fight involve putting it to sleep?
The good fight means trying my hardest to debuff it. That didn't even do damage, you just murdered him. Okay, still have to fight. Cordy, you're gonna use Delta Petra to try to get lucky.
Okay, okay. Not murdered. That's good. Why did Will Knights get murdered?
Does it just have a death chance on it?
Oh my god, maybe it does.
Psych attack effect. I don't know what that means. We're gonna try it though.
Yes, send help. Someone send help.
Oh man!
Oh my god, I don't think we get to keep that. Although, if we learn what it's made of...
Yeah, if we learn what it's made of, we can recreate it. Or if we run away, we might be able to keep it. Okay, we still have to fight. Head splitter. Focus, focus, beat.
And that's a staff skill? Okay.
That is a staff skill.
Find my on. This is not Final Fantasy Tactics 8.
Yo, it won't let me use Rock Crush.
What?
Like
Why not?
Rock Crush isn't on the list.
Does he no longer have a stone thing? I know we re-equipped some people.
His equipment didn't change. I put the bow on... Well, maybe his weapon doesn't have enough durability to use it.
Huh.
Well, if it got overwritten in the line, then he'll still know it in the book. So we'll be able to whop it out when we want it. Okay, William Knight just dies when he gets Griffith clawed. Let me run. Let me run. Well, we're going to continue using Delta Petra until...
Ouch.
Oh, that's the Gilder Spike. Well, we just saved.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst. Come on, petrify him. Petrify him.
That would be so sweet. Or if that guy could miss or something. Yep, that scratches.
Shit.
Oh wait,
Flee!
Lee. Oh god. And then Narcisse picks up everyone's corpses and runs the hell away.
Okay.
Holy shit. Well, we get to keep a skill. That's kind of good.
Everybody's at kind of low-ish health. What's everybody's life points at? Healthy.
Yeah. Plenty.
William Knight's somehow died without losing a life point.
Okay, what makes flee happen? You actually have to like do enough damage to the enemies
Yeah,
to
you
be
have.
allowed to run away.
We think. I think that's
We think.
true.
And if you beat them up enough, flee changes to negotiate or intimidate. And like flee is when you're behind, negotiate is when you're kind of even, and intimidate is when you're way ahead. But like the outcome of that is always the battle ending, right? Like so we don't fully understand it exactly.
Yeah, we don't really fully understand it. Just gonna give her a random shot just in case I get a wild hair up my ass and want to try my bow skill. But we survived a fight with Griffith. And if I come down this way, shit, there's just a bird flying right at my goddamn face. The bag should be down here. And a frog. Okay, my goal with this fight is to break William Knight's staff. See what happens.
My goal with this fight is to break William Knights. We must break him.
Probably gonna just run him. I'm gonna use Woodstaff just because I don't want to run him out of Waza points.
Okay.
And you're going to use Life Water on everybody. There's no reason for you not to. Oh, maybe there is a reason for you not to do that. Kinda zany describes a lot of the things we've discovered / inferred / gotten wrong about this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they have mouths?
Yeah, they have mouths.
Oh dear.
Were you not ready for the mouths?
I was not. I thought they would just, you know, I thought they just had eyes.
Oh.
It's kind of like that one episode of Ava where, like,
When the Ava
one of them
opens its
has a
mouth.
and it's like surprising or something.
And it has a mouth so that it's allowed to scream.
I think that one was underwater. But anyway.
Sure, use Sonic Burner.
I shouldn't talk about anime. I don't actually like it. But it's hard not to talk about anime when we're looking at this, right?
We are looking at anime right now.
Look at these little goblins. These are your like Final Fantasy Tactics looking goblins.
I like them. They look like anchors. What are these guys called? Are they just called Anchorhead? They are.
Anchorhead. They're... Oh. Well, you got it in one, I guess.
Yeah, I surprised myself by recalling a useless detail. That's never mind. That's basically on point.
Yeah. So what do we think about Sonic Burner?
Sonic Burner is okay. It's not as strong as Delta Petra.
Yeah, perhaps we have not seen its true power yet.
Or we just haven't used enough Sonic attacks to get the next Sonic... Like, Sonic... Like, I could drive them away if I wanted to, but I don't. Okay, Woodstaff. Break it.
Crush those fools.
Everybody's got this, so... Blast them. Yeah, these guys are tough. Yeah, it did 0 damage. I want to see what it does now, though. I won't get the opportunity. Oh, it breaks at the end of battle. You know, that's actually highly convenient. Because maybe you can still use it as a tool while it still had 0 HP. It just won't do any damage when you attack with it. We got 5 chips. And now we've got Oak Staff. 5 chips was how much we were getting for them when we were just feeding them to the Chipmeister.
Well, hello, Blunt the King. Thanks for joining us. I also know basically nothing about this game, although we've played it a lot at this point.
Where'd that bag go? Did it fall into the ravine? Can I get this satchel?
I feel like the little eye socket above has to be a part of it, right?
Well, when I touched that, the bridge collapsed, and the other bag down here, and the other bag descended. But I think it fell into the ravine.
Huh. So do you think it was like a Sophie's Choice of bags that are on the side of cliffs?
I don't know. There might be a further down. But it's here making Cordelia do maneuvers. So spears only have thrust backslash. Okay, one of them was focus, focus.
Focus, focus, beat was a staff thing.
Yeah, let's see if focus, focus, thrust is a spear thing.
Okay, why not?
If all I end up getting is double thrust, that's not the worst. How's my health doing? We're doing fine. Ready. Does ready do anything? Ready, charge, feint, backslash, sure.
So I think feint backslash is a thing. I have something noted for that.
Yeah, I think it is too. But it was giving me the combo indicator.
Hmm. Or not.
It might be for swords.
Hmm.
Well, this is where we slurp a life point, I think. Nah, we're still okay. We can get healed later. And this is where I just start doing charge thrust to kill the frog. If I keep dueling with Cordy, she'll eventually become as good as she used to be.
Huh.
That's what my... Oh, here it is. $500. Okay.
Okay. Oh. Our choice of opponents.
Well, our choice was frog. Yo.
Ooh.
We're gonna fight this thing as a team to fight this Croco snake.
Here's a handsome fellow.
It's like a seal crocodile Tsuchinoko. And we're going to Delta Petra it. God, look.
Oh,
We're
wow.
getting them all. Although I think she needs to heal Cordy though. It's an Amit, which is a
Amit.
That's a crocodile demon from Egyptian mythology. They showed up in Amonkhet.
Oh no!
Teaming
Once
up with the
again,
frog again.
Yeah, we have team battled. We've charged duo attacked with the opponent.
Soapy life water. Well, I will destroy you. Man, Amit has some serious attack. For just like a guy we can fight, 100 damage is pretty good.
Hmm.
And he is dead.
Well, having a move that deals 300 damage to the entire enemy team's kinda good.
Kinda good. It seems reasonable. Shit.
Oh no.
I tried to sneak past slime. Now slime we can just deploy. Now let's try feint backslash on top of our charge. I mean, he's wiggling.
All right. What has he decided? Got our defense down.
I could try using some tree on him, but what if I just... Thrust is just combo with that. What if I just blast him?
I think what we really need is to like fight enemies who use spears, and then we'll get ideas.
Yeah. You're getting her spear. Hey! Found a new spear.
Antler spear. That'll raise our beast level.
Yeah, it's probably a beast weapon. So if we found silver staff, okay, oak staff is a weapon ability 4. God damn it. My button mess ups. I hit the B button back out of the menu and then ran into the Amit. Okay. So this time we're not going to mess around. We are just going to blast him. Good, because there's also lots of them. Okay, should I go for double Amit or should I go for 3 enemies?
Huh. I feel like double Amit is a better move because they're actually like more dangerous, right?
Yeah.
You might be able to catch everyone with a bushfire.
We can get 3.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah.
All right.
Is everybody used the move?
Here's our cones. Are you prepared for our cones? Oh no! He shot at his poison gun.
Luckily we have recovery. Oh no, Cordy got stunned.
Hey!
Yeah!
Hey.
Yeah!
Oh my god! This move is so good.
This move's busted. Like, use recovery breath on yourself. You level up your water ability by... Yeah, William Knights need heals. And then we can just kind of do bull crap against this guy. Will goes to 10 points. And then takes a drink.
That's fine. 10 is a fine number of hit points.
You know what? Sure. Rock crush him. Who gets to kill him first? It's Will.
Yeah, crushing.
Found a rock heart. Yeah. We're getting lots of treasure for monsters. That's not generally been the case. Whoa! That's silver spear? Silver staff. Weapon ability 23.
Huh.
Weapon ability for oak staff was 4.
Are we gonna miss it? Are we gonna miss having a tree tool?
I can... It'll mean giving up on the arc stone, I think. Or a hat. Where did I get gem particle at? What's a gem particle?
I don't even remember.
But if I just give you... Like, I can give you a grass tool somewhere. Demon grass tool Fang will probably just, like, work. I can steal the Amber Malleate from Narcisse. Although he kind of needs a tree tool as well. So we'll just give him... We'll give him... Mushroom Tear should be, but it doesn't claim to be.
It should be a tree tool, right? Apparently they're like, hey, Pally, you know, technically, fungi are in, like, a different kingdom.
I can give him a fire tool and then give him a tree tool. Wood Spear, sure.
Okay, good.
So you've got Wood Spear. We have Sacred Spear, which is twice as powerful, that we got from... Well, yeah, you would get it. But we also got Antler Spear, which is a beast tool.
17 beast tool, huh?
Yeah.
I think Sacred Spear is better than that, huh?
15
No, it is
tree
not.
tool versus 15 beast tool. Does she actually use
17, yeah.
tree magic? What tree abilities do we have on Cordy? None. Well, we have Needle Shot, but she never uses it. It never will now that we have Delta Petra. So, release the beast, Cordelia. Oh, I can't go there, so I'd have to go like around here to go in the cave. That makes me desirous of that one bag, though. The bag I didn't know how to get. Is it worth going up there and trying to get a bird to run into it for 10 minutes? Bird.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to fight a frog. Well, this lets us fight and try our new tools. So let's see what a rock crush does when you have a weapon 5 or 6 times more powerful than the previous weapon you were using. And then the rest of you can just kind of like do your murder machine stuff. Oh, her spear looks different, and so does his staff. Whoa! Okay. Silver staff did almost 500 damage. Okay.
Oh wow.
Upgrades.
Maybe like strong weapons are good.
Yeah, upgrades
Perhaps
for
we
the
were
team.
neglecting this fact.
Yeah. Well, I haven't even at stores. I've not found more powerful weapons than Tree Tool. You know, like I haven't found it. This is the first time I've found something that powerful.
I remember feeling a similar kind of thing.
Come here, you fucker!
He's not gonna do it.
He
He's
was just
gonna get attacked.
He was right by it.
I know, but like, what if he attacks you and then you have to like
reload my
struggle to
save
survive?
From the screen ago? If he runs into me, I'm just going to reload the save. Like, I'm not even going to try to fight him.
Okay.
Come here, you fucker. Come to me. No, don't turn around. Come, yes! It's Pop Shoes, Cass!
Okay, well...
You doubted me!
I did. God, the image of that is so good.
It's like a bird.
Like, oh yeah, I got the shoes. Check out my shoes. And then like the menace comes to murder you for like celebrating your victory. It would be like. Actually, no. It reminds me of that time I was playing. What is that game called? It's not Beyond Two Souls. That's a different game. Two Worlds.
Two Worlds.
I was playing Two Worlds, and I was trying to do that nonsense that you can do with like getting the townsfolk to beat up the final boss because he comes to taunt you at the beginning of the game. Except I was playing on a version where they had like corrected that, sort of. So I couldn't get him killed with the townsfolk, but what I could do was get him angry at me and walk into a conversation trigger. So he was throwing fireballs at me and the conversation started and I'm like, oh shit, because I got locked in place. And so this guy like talks to me and the fireball comes in from the side. It's
Just
like,
blast.
blammo.
Destroyed.
I just got flattened. Oh, it was excellent.
So pop shoes are pretty damn powerful. They have 8 armor defense. So they're better than our thing. What does pop shoe mean though? What does it mean?
I want to say what it means is they're shoes that are popular among musicians, like well-known people. They have made these shoes popular by like, you know, being fashionistas and all that. So you're being really stylish.
Well, I can get behind that. I'll lower your max SP by 3 to give you the pop shoes.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
To make Cordelia even tougher. Okay, so...
Okay. Want to save? Can we save that progress?
Can I save while on a ladder?
Oh my god. What if you save while on a ladder and then when you reload, you're like in the ladder state no matter where you are? And it would allow you to like get to wrong places. How cool would that be?
We call that speedrunning.
Yeah. That would be dope.
Into the hole.
Oh man, the ladder state, that... Why was I thinking of that? It was because of Outer Worlds? I always get this messed up because at first there was just one video game called Outer W something, and now there's 2, and that sucks.
It's weird. 2 good games came out like really close to each other that were 1 letter off from each other.
Yeah, and they're very different.
And they're very different.
They're both like space. But yeah, like there's apparently a game destroying bug that they had a hard time narrowing down.
Yeah, it was in Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Companions were dying while in the ship, even when they weren't in the companion die game mode.
Yeah.
And it was because
it would be, like, completely impossible for them to get killed.
And they couldn't get a repro on it.
Yeah, and this was causing quests to break, and it was happening with like a lot of people. But what it ended up happening is the companion was climbing a ladder while like you initiated a dialogue, and then they couldn't exit the ladder, and so they just kept climbing.
Yeah.
Like above the ladder, above everything, and going out into space.
And then once you stopped the dialogue, there would be no ladder, and they would fall to their death, because that's the only way. And because characters weren't supposed to be able to die in the ship, the game, they didn't put in a check for that. So it's like, if you fall from a great enough height, you can die here. And, yeah, it was, and the thing that caused it to happen was the very thing that they had coded to prevent that kind of thing from happening. Is like, characters can't enter new animations while you are in dialogue.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, if you got him at the exact right time...
Oh, man.
Okay, time to... Oh, man! Nice!
Oh, holy shit, I didn't notice that. It's quite good. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Oh, yeah! The
Narcisse,
full cone, baby.
Narcisse, you're going to take some turns off to shoot your bow because you're just running low on magic points.
Okay. You know what I would like even more about this game?
Yeah, what was that?
Is if we could like reposition our characters. I think I would like the game a lot more if you know, because they clearly have this idea about like a tactical grid. It's probably it was popular in the era that this came out in, actually, to have a kind of like circle grid.
Yeah.
You had like 360-degree aiming for your movement, and so you would move and like you would attack in little arcs. Arc the Lad, for instance, was this. It was that kind of thing. Yeah, and there was just that's what tactics games were like back then. But you know, they were fully realized in that system. It was the whole point of it was like repositioning yourself and doing the whole turn-based tactics combat thing. Where in this we have like a visual appendage of that in like our aiming arcs, but we're not allowed to reposition. We're just subject to the whimsies of fate as to whether we can hit multiple monsters.
This is a flaw that would later be reproduced in Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2.
Oh god! Oh, the like auto like wiggling dance that your characters do, and God, that was horrible. I didn't think that particular problem was as bad in 13-2 as it was in 13, but there's plenty of problems to go around.
Let me pick. This is like a thing. Let me pick it up.
It does look like an egg.
Yeah, it's like a giant pearl, or like an opal, or like an egg.
Look, I know that we're fascinated with orbs, but I think we need to get this one up.
We're not the only animal that is fascinated with orbs. Elephants are too.
Is there a kind of animal that is not fascinated with orbs?
I don't know. It probably has.
Surprised to learn.
There has to be an animal that hates orbs. Okay, this is a one-way exit down. Okay. I know Bullshit Dog doesn't know what to do with egg. It's a classic me ending my stream video. God damn it. Which I actually know the circumstance behind that is, chickens are stupid, which should not be a surprise. So, they will not begin, they sometimes won't start laying eggs until they've already laid eggs. Or if you want them to brood, they won't brood eggs unless there's enough eggs. And if they're not laying a lot of eggs, then they won't ever become broody.
So you have okay, this sounds terrifying, right? Because if you only want to brood after you've already begun, then you know, how do you start?
Yeah.
Right? How do we get them over the hump?
And the way you do that is by making a fake egg and putting it in their nest box. And the chicken will be like, oh, an egg. That's mine. That's my egg.
It's my egg.
That's my egg. I will begin laying eggs now, because clearly I have already begun doing so.
Oh, I didn't think I had... Man, I got really messed up last night, but...
And laid an egg.
I did it now.
So they make fake eggs out of just like stone that you can put in your found cross branch that you can put in your nest boxes to either encourage your hens to lay, or more usually to encourage your hens to brood, so they will begin taking care of their eggs. So what Bullshit Dog doesn't know what to do with egg is it's a skunk who has found a false egg, but because he's a skunk and it smells like an egg because it's been sat upon by a chicken.
Right.
It looks like an egg. So he's just trying to break it open so he can eat it.
It probably even feels similar too, because like eggshells have a rough texture to them.
The texture of eggshells is actually really interesting. Did you know duck eggs are really, really smooth?
I did not know that duck eggs are very, very smooth.
I think it's because they have an oily layer around them to keep them from soaking through. Let me look at our new toy, cross branch. Tree tool.
It's just a tree tool.
Man, I should... Okay, our inventory is fine.
It's fine.
This
We're
is
fine.
This is not the first time I've, Am I just allowed to go up here to fight this guy?
Could we not? I mean,
Oh.
I know that... Oh. I know that we're playing, like, a JRPG, and you have to beat up a lot of monsters to get, you know, permanent upgrades to your body and all that, but...
You don't have to go out of your way. Like, they'll come to you.
Yeah. I have not felt yet like we needed to, like, go out of our way and grind. Which is, like, really... Oh, shit! Oh, was that Alexei?
That's
Do we
Alexei.
get to, like, shove him off a cliff?
Yeah, just don't even fight him. Just, like, go bump.
Oh man, we get to take revenge for Cordelia, even though she did not die in this timeline.
Okay. So, we've seen how William Knight... No, we've seen how Gustav has reacted to his enemies. Like, Gustav's two responses have been murder with his steel sword, or to outmaneuver you politically. What do you think that William Knight's reaction to an enemy is going to be?
I think William Knight is going to accuse Alexei of murdering his parents and then lying to him about the murder. I think we're getting that.
You imbecile! Okay, so William Knight believes that Alexei has murdered his parents, and also believes that he has slandered his parents. That's why little boys are so troublesome.
Damn. Okay, avenge. Good. Oh no!
And then he presents it. He looks like a young Dr. Wily.
Egg.
Is this how Dr. Wily invented robots? It's because he found a mystic egg?
Welcome to Egg Fest.
Oh. Oh, phew. Man, if you had just summoned a Griffith, I would be completely fucked.
Oh god, yeah. If it was just like a regular bird, we would have been in trouble. But like a dragon that's missing an arm, that's not bad.
They kind of look like a mantis almost. This quell can only be used by normal humans to repel monsters, but in my possession, it can be used to control them. He's got the Cornago.
I think he's just lying about that. I think that he's gambling that that's the case, and just sort of like, we're closer to the dragon, so they attack us first.
Oh, there's two of them.
Oh, okay.
Well, Hellwinger!
Wow.
Well, what if I
have a feeling that this is going to become a normal monster.
What if I crushed your head?
I am losing my mind at us like going on and on about like egg facts, and then he just sort of says, "Because I have the egg."
We didn't know about the egg,
like a regular egg.
Like we knew about eggs because we knew he was seeking the egg.
Yeah. I mean, that did happen last time, and I had forgotten about it.
What?
Pop shoes can press.
Pop shoes are Mario shoes? Oh shit.
God. Wait. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second.
I have a feeling that this is a different kind of encounter than...
I'm resetting. Because I've discovered something that we need to do.
What?
Nina is going to go to this next fight after I've unequipped all her items. Because I think she's galoofing it.
Well, yeah, but like, I think we'll get her items after she dies.
We can test this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We saved right there, so
yeah. So I can do this. Also, load the wrong save. We get to look at Cordy's death.
Hmm?
I loaded the wrong save. Come on, you. Load. Okay. Yeah. So, Nina. You get to keep Stone Axe with 5 weapon durability. And after she gloofs it here, we'll see what happens.
we get called an imbecile again, and he shows off his egg. I like that part.
He's got a little animation to show off his egg.
Man. And like, okay, so when you're a kid and you're playing video games, it's just sort of like, oh, yeah, that's natural. He just pulled out his egg. But like, we've played enough games and we know how they're made and all that. Like, actors don't get animations in a video game unless it's like crucially important that that happens. They have as few animations as possible. So what happened is just code to us who know about that Alexei is a big deal, and the egg is a big deal.
Egg is important.
More than might be apparent from its name, egg. Capital E, egg.
Man, RC's slipped through it. Also, look at his shoes. They're whack. Look at the bottom of his soles.
Yeah, they look kind of hollow. Does he have feet?
He might not.
Is that just a fiction?
Bitch, those are his hooves!
Oh.
Oh. Oh, we're cool now. That wasn't your last life energy, was it, Nina? Oh.
Oh, shit, it was. Man, Alexei just has a body count, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What the shit?
Oh no, don't crash.
No!
It crashed.
Baloo.
Okay.
I'm unhappy about the VidCon crashing, but that's kind of unavoidable, I guess.
Well, let's hope it doesn't always crash there, or else I'll have to find a new ROM, I guess. I think I have another ROM here somewhere. Actually, I forgot to unequip Nina again. I don't care. We'll see what happens.
Wow, you even got an attack off.
Yeah.
That was kind of dope.
Looks like you've managed to live a little longer. Okay, so now we've swore revenge. Can I just
Servant.
Can I just stone his ass?
That would be sweet. I would love it if we could turn his dumb ass to stone in one move and hand him his own ass this way. Thanatos kiss. Whoa.
Don't kill Will. Well, they decided to kill William.
That was
Come on. Get him. Well, they killed the only person who knows water spell, so...
Oh, that's kind of bad. A wussy move. Good.
Yeah, they used all of their cool spells to just annihilate William.
They did.
And then...
Alexei does not care how this encounter goes, as long as he gets to pants William Knights one last time before losing.
William Knights when losing. Okay.
He's just out of steam. We can tool his stupid ass.
Okay.
Also, hold on. Don't we have, like...
Oh.
who's he in the background?
Hey! Yeah, we do. He just chose not to help us here.
Okay. Well, that's rude of him. I feel like he should, he could be contributing a little more. Which is to say, literally anything.
Rock crush him! Should you know water too? No, you do. Pasture! But I think your water level is really low.
Oh, we're on a pasture. Right.
Yeah.
You can draw from the earth. I always forget that.
It's because it never comes up. It's like an undeveloped system. Crush him! Oh, man, he's walking on air. Aiming!
Aiming!
Yo! Get fucked, kid!
Yeah, that was good.
Well. Oh, I should do the move that lets me...
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Will Knight's in single-digit HP? Yeah, that seems like a good time to do that.
Crushes rocks. Unavoidable attack. Focus, thrust. Attack power 55!
Wait, that was on my list. I have that written down already.
We do?
Yeah. Oh no, we must have lost it.
We must have lost it, or wrote it down wrong. Oh, he
Now we
lost a
have it.
life point, and then he died!
Hey! Oh my god!
The
he
egg, though!
spins into oblivion.
We need the egg.
Give us the egg.
Cordelia has learned sonic poison! And then we take her back home so she can die. Oh no. What are we going to tell Uncle Ben?
So this sentence, I want you to leave it up for a bit longer. This is why the Oxford comma is fucking crucial. And
Will, Paul, and
here,
I...
Right.
Yeah.
It's crucial here for its absence.
Mm.
If it were there, it would be Will, Paul, and I never had any children. But here we are directly addressing Will. So we're saying, Will, Paul, and I never had any children of our own, which is the correct interpretation of the sentence. It's grammatically good.
At least I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, if she meant to say something other than that,
then maybe
that's
she's dying. It doesn't matter.
She's delirious.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
That's why I always thought of you as our real son, which is also kind of a fucked up thing to say, but for a different reason.
Well, I don't know.
I've always thought of you as father and mother. Wait.
Please get well soon. What?
She's...
Oh, so she's not dying.
Oh.
She's just dead to us.
No, the air just shook. So I think she's dead. I'll be crying outside.
Stay with her a little longer. I'll be crying outside. Man, I'm gonna use that line.
No, she died and they were just being nice about it.
Yeah.
That's what that noise told me, at least.
Oh, right. It's the noise of her ether rejoining the land or whatever. Right? Because that's what happens.
What?
Will, why would you...
He felt a disturbance in the Force.
Will Knights is attuned to the... Why does this... Okay, this video game has some, weird ideas about who Will Knights is. Because, in differing scenes of the game, he's a doofus who has no particular talent, or the, ubermensch, huge muscles man who's going to, save the day, and also, clairvoyant, or the butt of jokes. Who is Will Knights?
Yeah, Showdown Alexi is written like a shonen title. It also reminds me of the of the Tumblr post that was writing Sailor Moon in the style of Brothers Karamazov. Is that what it's? I always forget because it's Russian.
Yes. Yes.
So
Karamazov.
yeah, so Sailor Moon written in that style, and then that written in Sailor Moon style.
Yeah, and the opposite.
Yeah, which are both great.
It's a good mashup. It's an excellent taking of the piss from both.
Wide Gustav's stronghold.
Oh right,
We took it
the
over.
coup worked, and so we just have a stronghold now.
5 years have passed.
That's pretty good.
Through
Ruling an
Mouton's
entire place for-
through Mouton's efforts, the residents grew accustomed to Gustav's rule. Man, why is the king making us eat steel coins every day?
They provide very little nutrition. Please, I just need shoes.
Yeah, but they
But
do
not
keep
top
us from
shoes.
they
Those are too dangerous.
they do keep us from doing magic though. It's become such a rough place. What does that mean? Is there crime?
Maybe no. I mean, maybe she means like physically rough. Like the stones themselves have lost their smoothness.
Or maybe they're talking about like more people have been passing through, so there's more just sailors and rough folk. Oh, the King of Finney died. How will Gustav? He's pacing back and forth.
Yeah, what have you been doing for 5 years, Gus? I mean,
I guess just administrating.
yeah. I'm sad to have to confront the fact that Gustav rested on his laurels here. I mean, perhaps there was a lot of work to be done even after the coup, and that's fine. He always seemed hungry.
Yeah.
I miss the hunger.
Maybe he's been biding his time for something. But we now know that Marie is married. Any one of them should do fine. Even you could be their heir, Kelvin. I don't care.
Damn. Why you gotta put your mate Kelvin in the garbage like that? A genuine spellcaster.
Okay, they're gonna go consult with Sir Kelvin. And Gustav is hesitating over a battle. Oh, and his military wants to go attack Finney to take it over because they believe their king has the rightful claim.
Oh.
Oh, is that why he was planning? Okay. So maybe Gustav has been training all of this time for this moment, but now once it's happening.
War again?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the pretense for the English invasion of France, which led to the Battle of Agincourt.
And here's our other friend telling us. Also a really nice touch, both this room and the other room, you can see the trees swaying outside through the windows. It's
nice.
It's nice for a game this old.
Yeah, the game has remained pretty visually impressive from start to finish. Well, I mean, I can't say finish. Maybe it takes a nosedive at some point in midway, and we just see a bunch of seams and missing textures and like sample 3D models.
Okay, so Gustav has read The Art of War, but still has no command experience.
Shame. If only there were someone else who could play such a minigame.
Why not call upon Nebelstern?
Nebelstern? What?
Yeah, Nebelstern was the commander from before.
Oh, the guy who is like hot on our heels and about to like ruin our plans, but failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we need him, but we made an enemy of him.
Oh, whatever. Give him like $500. He'll come around.
Oh, here's Nebelstern. Has Mutan been collaborating with Nebelstern?
Yeah, has this been the 5-year plan of his?
Mm-hmm. Or no, no. Okay, this is literally just what he told us we were going to do.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. Sealmer. We saw him before.
Ooh, Master Sky Sea. Yeah.
That's rather conniving of you.
Oh, shit.
Ministers.
Hmm.
So this was Gustav's tutor in his youth. I want to see how far he can go without spell arts. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
mean, that's where we are too, right?
Yeah.
Like, we want to see that.
So we convinced our opponent with the power of appealing to his sense of destiny.
We basically hired a celebrity to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landing. Gustav sets foot on the Eastern continent for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, that's cool. Man, this game has a lot of cool shit in it.
It does. I think this game might whip ass.
Yeah, but it's also really weird. That's what kind of has me hedging on whether it whips or not.
Yeah, we'll know at the end.
Again, will we?
I think
or will
so.
we still be baffled? I fear I might still be baffled by the time we get credits. Like,
I think I'll be baffled, but I'll be decided at that point.
Okay.
Gustav 12, King of Finney. Gustav 14 became the successor. The Gustavs are half-brothers. Gustav makes a claim as the inheritor of Gustav 12's property, or, in other words, the rights to the Finney kingdom, and gathers his troops. Right. A lot of Gustavs here. You've got Gustavs 12, 13, and 14. And, and we're 27. Because we were born in 2020, or 1220.
Born in 2020.
This is our landing, only about... I think they call that a launch. I feel nothing.
I feel nothing. Oh, man. Can we just... Oh, God. Can we have this video game with no combat? I think that would also be good.
Just like an anime.
Right?
But not an anime, but like this. Just the cutscene. An anime in the style of video game cutscenes.
Yes.
Look at that. He's got some ships back there. Yeah, I'm sure my mom would be pleased that I'm bringing men to fight and die on my homeland. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have to like send out the dinghies. Those ships aren't gonna make it all the way to shore.
Yeah, they'll have to send out launches.
Yeah.
Soon, many animas will disappear from the face of the earth. They will desperately fight for themselves and their family. They believe that, if I gain the throne, those things that will have been lost will not have been in vain. However, I do not want the throne. I just want to see what I am capable of. He's giving a supervillain speech.
He totally is. I am sacrificing everyone's anima for so selfish a moment.
Yeah,
how appropriate.
This is
coming from a man with no anima.
This is also tragic because he didn't want to do this. His men and his subordinates forced him to do this.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. So when you perform a military coup of a country, you kind of like give up a little agency. You can't just retire from that, you know?
Yeah. Get one thing straight, Gustav. Don't say that shit in front of the men. Here comes Nibelstone.
Don't say you're in it for the murder of Anima. That's like, that'll get them all nervous.
Important to make apparent the purpose of this battle. Oh man.
God, the general coming through with like actual strategy.
Because the serfs don't care. It's just another ruler to them.
Right, but if it's their like livelihoods on the line, and if we're here to like burn their fields or whatever.
I'm just gonna go look at the ocean and sigh about my dead mom.
Mom's dead. I wonder what I'm capable of. I don't even want this war.
He's quite cool and sharp. When it comes to himself, his judgment begins to fail.
Are you proud of your blood?
Here's why. He curses his own blood! This game owns.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Judgment happening now. This game owns. I don't even care what happens. Oh, man. Cursed with the steel blood.
I do believe my job is to contain Sir Gustav's dark side. Oh, the battle is just the beginning. You got a war to win. I'm getting this lots of cutscene. We haven't killed anything as Gus. Last time we killed as Gus was a slime.
That was a lot.
Yeah. It's good though. I'm into it. So should we do the Battle of Bucket Hill to finally maybe play as Gustav, or should we go fight in the mines as William?
No, I mean, we gotta follow up with Gus. This will be great.
We could have a map screen. Successfully landing at the Lordless Land.
Oh,
yes!
shit. Oh, the little things. The little teas.
Gustav's army.
Combat teas.
You gotta say which Gustav. I guess, I'm assuming Gustav means Gustav, and Gustav 14 means Gustav 14, you know?
Yeah.
The Royal Army forms a separate force under Ken Towell's command to take advantage of their superior numbers. Okay, they're trying to flank us. But they have to take a long route around the mountains to do it. And the Count of Jade is helping us.
Ooh.
Ah, and we're using their maneuvering against them. Oh, but it fails.
We're getting a
We're getting an overview of the war. And this is taking like weeks to happen. Every time this moves, it's like a day. Like one day is like it moving 1 pixel. He's retreated from Zalpix and begin to move in for an attack. Gustav also moves to intercept. Collided Bucket Hill, near the ruins of Han. Gustav's day of destiny is about to begin.
Alright, that sounds like it's time to hand the controller back to us.
Oh god, we have to do a war minigame!
Yes! Play a war minigame, asshole!
Okay. Victory conditions. Defeat Gustav 14. Defeat conditions. Gustav is defeated. The defensive line is broken. So, look at war. Oh god. Steel Soldier Reserves.
Learn by doing.
Nibelstern. Kelvin has archers. Finney army. Oh, we're outnumbered. Like, this is
I mean,
us.
we kind of do that. They had 2 T's and we had 1 T.
Yeah. So we have 2 armies, and then Gustav is the king. Gustav is not allowed to be destroyed. And we've got Finny army. Who's these in the back? It's Gustav 14, and that's Philippe.
Oh no, Philippe.
These are both our brothers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
This is our younger brothers. So we don't have to kill Philippe, but we need to kill Gustav. Well, begin game. Okay. So we should find a unit to pick on, right? Like, we should try ganging up. Take them apart piecemeal.
I have no idea. Like, I mean, in the abstract, it does make sense to, like, focus down some, you know, like, attack 3-on-1 and so on, if you can. But...
Like, if I do this... And we can circle Gustav around behind here. And then move our archers back.
We'll form our murder ball, and then
how do
try to take them on. Yeah.
How do I advance?
I do not know.
Pressing all the buttons.
Oh.
Circle.
Oh, end turn. Troops replaced. Begin enemy turn. Okay.
How do we fight? Like this.
Okay, they moved over top of us.
Oh, okay.
It's like chess. You have to chess move on them.
So Nebelstern has a sacred spear, but is a wizard. Got it.
Aqua Viper. Mindscape. Whoa.
Well, I know Woodstock is pretty good. But what kind of... Are you actually a... Like, how many Wazas do you have? Not... Okay, you have double the amount of Spuz as you have Wazas, so...
Hmm. There is an enemy who's, like, facing the wrong way, and that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Lawnmower?
Backslash.
Okay.
Huh. That sounds good.
No, we're here to learn! Yes!
Yeah.
So, backslash is a lawnmower. Okay, and you don't know any Wazas, so you will lawnmower. But Flame Spear might just be better. Because it's attack power 30. But Nebelstern is definitely our cool person.
Hmm. Oh. Oh dear.
They had the same idea as me, which is gang up on somebody. Okay, Nebelstern can just ice a fool.
That's probably good.
Oh, and you only have one turn.
Yeah, you get 1 turn of combat. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and they retreated. Okay, and they're going after Nebelstern. What if I just have my armies defend, and then...
Man, it's a shame that that we're not actually Will Knights here. I feel like a unit that has a whole bunch of, like, area
attack
attacks.
spell, yeah.
Yeah. That would be really good.
Okay, they're splitting their damage.
That's good for us. Seems like a mistake. So that's what reserves mean. I think at the end of your turn, like if you're missing a guy, you get another guy.
Yeah. You have guys in reserve.
Yeah.
So we lost none and they lost 2. We may have given up an important advantage by not realizing I could attack.
Well, where did we save?
Right before this.
Okay. Let's have Gus do things. I feel like Gus is real powerful.
Yeah, probably. But I want to pick on this guy because we had just attacked them.
Okay.
So can I do that like this? Yeah, I can send Gus in. Deploy the Gus! Oh, and he has the Steel Reserve! I'm gonna slam some 40s. Okay, so he cannot unleash the power of the Chris Knife because he is a... because he has no power. Oh, and he's got a steel spear. So he can't... he also doesn't have... he has rush. Okay, so the steel reserves are pretty baller.
We will show them the power of steel.
Steel
So,
reserve...
When we figure out like who the enemy wizards are,
we should
we
murder
need to
them.
send the steel reserve at them.
Yeah. Because they'll be resistant to Wazin.
Oh, or holy shit.
What if the steel reserve is just powerful? That was a unit that we had previously beat up on.
No, I think they only had 100 like HP. Like our soldiers only have 100 HP. So I really think that like all of your guys had one shots on them, which is like that's good.
Okay, so you move up here. And we'll have you attack here. The weapon triangle of Steel Reserve, Colt 45 Old English. Well, I hope nobody has Old English out here. So these are just 4 dudes. So they just they attack one guy. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Because I know 2 flame spears will kill a dude. And I don't want them to pick their targets randomly after the first guy dies.
Yeah. This is something you can't understand. How I could just kill a man.
Oh,
what?
I put Kelvin.
From our archers?
Yeah, we had archer supports from Kelvin.
Oh no, stun.
Oh shit,
Ooh,
that could be
stun's
bad.
Good. Stun is powerful.
That might save your life. Nope. With the help of the archers, maybe 1 flame spear is enough to just completely ice a dude.
Took 30 damage.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a disaster for them.
Archers are usually pretty good in tactics games. Whenever I play a Civ game, I always go very hard in on... Okay, so it's not there's no diagonals here.
Okay, we're just not seeing the squares that we can move on.
Yeah. Kind of sending Nebelstern into a little bit of danger here, but I believe it should be fine, especially if I use her action to heal.
Well, there's only one guy. This is like an embarrassment.
Oh, okay. Just have at them then. Well, this is my preferred kind of battle. Just find the weakest unit your army has and then annihilate it.
Oh my god, extra annihilated from afar. This guy is so ranched. Oh.
Spaghettied.
Oh no. I am okay, so no lie, I really appreciate that the war minigame makes use of the kinds of things that you've been doing already. You know, like it's not a completely separate thing. It's just sort of this grid, and then you get into the same JRPG battles you've been doing so far. That's good.
I might lose that troop on the right.
Some troops are pawns.
Ooh, Gustav is going after Gustav. This may end poorly for you. I guess we'll see.
Gus must defeat Gus.
Are we going to have, like, talking on the battlefield? No, Gus isn't even here. Coward.
What a coward. Yeah.
Guy with the staff? Annihilate that man.
Whoa, hey, hold up.
Yep.
Has Gustav's weapon become larger? That it looks
Gustav's sword. He doesn't have Trial Dagger anymore.
No trial dagger?
He made it better. Off camera. He said he would, and then he did.
And then he later did. And so like everyone is terrified of this weapon. Look at that.
They've got little stone swords. Yeah, team up!
Oh my god.
Annihilate the wizard. Deal 700 damage!
That did like 6 times his health in damage.
No, these... Annihilate ye!
So the war's going well.
But that happening actually prevented us from killing them. Oh, they're all going... Oh, okay, they're dashing themselves upon the rocks.
Hmm.
My steel rock. Rush them down. Lunchtime, boys. Blocked.
Ooh, shit.
This is the power of heavy infantry. Man, this is really the power of heavy Oh, no! He dodged.
Oh, Gus. Hey. Buddy. Crash against me and be broken. I feel like that means a lot more coming from you specifically, Nagubang. Nabu
Banaga. Yeah.
Because, yeah. I thought I was Nabunaga, but tried to correct myself midstream. I try to say multiple words at the same time so often. It's very irritating. I just sound like an idiot.
Well, that's a lot like what my speech impediment was. Oh, they have archers.
It's fine.
We might lose the steel reserve here.
No. We will not lose the steel reserve. We'll lose in Old English before we lose the steel reserve. Jesus, Gus. Spread it around.
That's what happens when you make your own sword.
It's what happens when, like, a sword the size of a man collides with that man. Like, jeez.
Second player turn. Well, should I completely destroy their army before killing Gustav?
I think you should follow your heart. The war is going well.
Oh, we're getting a little bit of flanked.
Is flanking meaningful when it's all singles combat? I think the only way that could be real is if they had like multiple archer units flanking one unit that couldn't direct attack them, and then they get like multiple like arrow storms of 30. And if they get 4 of those, we're ranched. But
yeah, that's why we are definitely going to destroy their
Ooh, Ranger.
Yeah, I'm going after their archers. This was their archer unit.
Yes. They're called Rangers because they deal ranged attacks.
And they pull out little daggers when you attack them.
95! No, you coward! Oh, if you could have squeaked out 5 more damage. Like this guy.
Like that guy.
Yeah, if we could have donated 10 of that damage to the other. Okay, whatever. It all turned out okay. I guess that guy is just a champion. He had, like, stronger bones or something.
Yes, he had better bones growing up. Made him better at using spears.
Had better bones growing. That sounds like a Dwarf Fortress character. It's like high bone quality. Appreciates art depicting birds and what?
Gustav shall fight Gustav. This is what we call a fair fight in the business. I'm gonna give you the lawnmower.
Yeah. Mow them down.
Wow. That's not what I was hoping it would be. Okay, lawnmower doesn't one-shot them, so it's actually quite worse.
So actually, this is like the opposite of Agincourt, where our heavier infantry is actually great, and they don't get bogged down in the muck.
I think it's because nobody's deployed cavalry yet.
Oh wait, are they about to do that? Are we about to get ruined by enemy strategy?
Ooh.
Have we fallen for the bait?
Well, we've been playing chicken with their armies for months now.
Nope, we just win.
We captured him. Oh man, we're going to be able to cut this war short because we've captured our brother. Horses don't exist. There's no horses here, but there's squirrel chocobos. It could have been just as easy for me to be in your current predicament. Are they going to cut my brother's head off?
After he said that, yes.
Oh, we heard there was a sound of a knife being drawn.
Oh, they definitely executed his stupid ass.
Yeah. This game is so good.
Wow. Mm.
This kind of, okay. RPG games tend to not to have very compelling stories, right? And they also tend to not have very good compelling storytelling, which are like two different things.
Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty directly mappable to the hero's journey kind of story, where it's like, oh no, a young outsider gets handed magic destiny, rejects it, then accepts it, then comes back and gets the elixir and all that. Right. And, you get storytelling kind of... it's here and there for video games.
I think this game kind of has good of both of those so far. We're like, we have some pretty compelling character stories happening, and it's being told in a pretty compelling way.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think what makes it so good is how terse it is. Like, every cutscene is like 5 sentences.
Yeah,
and it's over. And they have to like squeeze everything into the smallest possible space. They have to only give us what's necessary. So we're getting this punchy comic dialogue for everything that goes.
Okay, so William is a sensitive, I guess.
He's attuned to the Force.
A bad feeling, eh? Well, I'll take that into consideration.
Damn! Oh, once again, someone dunks on Will Knights at their peril.
Oh, it's you! You're here! You stopped working at the
Yep.
Chocobo Farms.
I'm here.
You're giving reasonable things to say. Maybe your Geiger is too clicky. Everyone makes mistakes, you know. Like me, having stuck myself behind Kaz and now being trapped.
Oh no.
There we go.
Yep. That's a soft lock. You can't get past me.
That happened a lot in Tales of Symphonia, where NPCs would pin you to the ground. Like, they have their walk cycles. Like, they say they're doing this. And, like, if you walked here to go check on an item, and then the NPC walked up here, they would get stuck on you, and then you would get stuck on them. And as long as they kept walking into you, you would be pinned and would not be able to move. Oh my god.
What if we... Hold on. What if we made a ROM hack of, like, one of those games where, like, that was purposeful?
Ooh.
Like, the NPCs aggressively tried to pin you in place. And it became this whole extra mini-game of trying to get through the game without getting stuck behind an NPC.
Where do you want to go, Kaz?
Oh my god.
We got up, we got down, we got left.
Wait, do we have our other team? Our wider team with us?
I don't believe so.
We're just Will Knights?
Just Will Knights.
In that case, I want to go home. Like, get out of here.
A left looks like home to me.
Okay.
Oh, the left is just... okay. Oh, this feels like another town section.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. It's just me walking around caves, then. It's a polite man. Yeah, there's no fighting here. There's no slimes drawing near yet. I'm both trying to find and trying to avoid the cutscene. It's weird. I want to know where it is so I can not go there. This is a pretty spectacular looking spot. I can just climb up this ladder. Yeah, Wily may or may not have survived his fall. He definitely fell to his doom. And he fell down here in the ravine. And I think we're here looking for the egg, or trying to keep people from finding the egg. Now into the pool. You think you know where the trigger is and I won't trigger it? Well, we'll find out when we get there. I'm gonna save. Oh man, I want that. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want that. I'm gonna do this. Svendorf. I want that box. Give it to... Can I get a stick? I have a spear.
Okay, I'm back. What have we learned?
There's a box and I want it.
Okay.
You know how I get around treasure, Kaz.
I'm starting to appreciate that. Okay, so what we need is a sea monster that will definitely murder us if we touch it, to come out of the sea and then nudge gently against the box, and then we can get it and then not get killed by the sea monster.
Yeah, there's a big mountain over here, but there's nothing there yet. I went up there to the top and there was just nothing there. So I'm fairly certain that this is a town type section again.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any understanding of why Will Knights is here and alone?
He came here to work at the mine, I'm pretty sure, to try to get the egg. Or to prevent anyone else from getting the egg.
Ah, okay.
It's after Aunt
So
May
we sensed
died.
that the egg could be here, and then went and yeah. Okay.
And we vowed to quit after... This is where the mining sewage drains. It's also where we go when nature calls. Okay, sorry to interrupt your shit, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I just took care of that myself.
It's got some weird noises here. Your shit sounds weird, man.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah, and you've been around just being polite. Like, a couple of guys like this I've talked to have been like, how are you? You having a nice day?
That's hit or miss if you talk to me on any given day or in any given circumstance. The quota.
The quota is tough. Okay, so not a rich mine, but a variety mine.
Hmm. It's like one of those streamers who, you never know what they're going to be playing next.
Like no man.
They're there every day.
I'm not here every day. I'm only here like 3 times a week.
That's still a lot. Man. I don't think I could do that. I have to sleep.
I've done more. Well, my streams are also fairly short. It's like 6 hours a week total, what I stream usually. Used to be less.
I guess that's true.
Like 2 hours a day.
I tend to like when I turn the thing on, I tend to just keep going and forget what I'm doing, and then like I realize it's like 6 or more hours later, and I'm like, oh, wow, I need to eat sometime today.
Okay, that guy trusts us. And William Knights did declare himself to be a digger.
That's true. So perhaps we are seeing Will in his native environment, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't just leave.
Thank you, Tyler.
Monsters bursting out of the Svendorf mines.
But what does Cordelia have to say about this? She didn't...
We'll talk to her.
She didn't have anything to say there because she might be dead. Oh no.
She could be dead. There's the bad thing. So we're going to be forced to use Tyler now.
We actually have to start using Tyler.
He's a bit of a...
No.
Can you unequip Nina's corpses? Yeah, you can.
Wow, that's brutal.
Oh, man, can I... Okay, I can't take his super dagger, but I could take his Chris knife.
Ah.
Man, look how many... Oh, Nebelstern!
Yep. Does that surprise you at all? I mean...
I'm just taking your, I wonder if Nebelstern taught us anything cool. Not really. Doesn't seem like it. We weren't ever... Oh, Sonic Poison was our new thing.
Sonic Poison.
That's a pretty powerful
Whoa.
attack all poison effect.
That's... What? That sounds really good. Do we have a water mage? I guess Will Knight's kind of is.
I forgot about Magma Explosion.
Magma Explosion.
Because we got it and then it just kind of got replaced by Delta Petra. Alright, so we didn't learn anything
To be
cool.
sure, it has a better name, but oh man, Tyler's bad at everything.
It's because we've... Well, there's a reason for that. It's because we've never used him. I'm gonna have him axe it up a lot. Like, just take this garbage off. We're getting sad music. Alright, I'm putting Big Log's Chop at the top because it's our good one. Yeah. That meant something to someone, and that someone was me. I'm gonna take that off. You don't need to know it. Because you have aiming.
I guess I'm the something in that scenario.
Huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, you said that meant something to someone.
Ah.
If you're the someone, then I'm the something.
Oh, we're up to 24 now.
24 or what?
Age.
Oh. Happy birthday, Will Knight.
Happy birthday, Will Knight. You're a little bit younger than, are you aging concurrently with, has it been 5 years? 'Cause I remember him being 19 or something. Well, give me some good equipment, please.
What do you want? We just said we want good equipment. Come on. Okay, can we, like, break things that we own, but on purpose?
Yes. I don't know if we can do it here, though.
Okay.
'Cause I'm looking around for a cruel zone. It might not let me go to any of the places where I can do that, though. Okay, she laundered 2 shirts, and that's all she's doing for the day.
They come out clean on the other side. Ready to spend that crime money.
Ah, we're getting into the Balrog locations. I guess Alexei did find dragons down there. If they be the same spot.
His motivations were pretty clear, right? Like,
Yeah,
he found the egg, and then with the egg, he was going to command monsters. And that, as far as I can tell, is an end in itself.
Yeah, just like, I want monsters. So, okay, the only place I can go is to the mines. So, okay.
I'm all over the place tonight.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Let's look at our battle styles. So yeah, Nina died. But it was... I couldn't have not used her, because she was just so powerful,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, rest in peace, Nina.
Who is
Although
good
I
at water
think
magic? You, William Knights.
I think if you had not had Nina there, it would have been Narcisse.
Hmm.
I think Narcisse would have given his life.
Well, I don't know if I have a save to test that with, but I can always do it later. Oh, you're nude.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We should probably give you, like, I know that we kind of have been joking that Tyler is the black sheep of the battle party up until now, but going out of our way to make him shite is not where I want to be.
I'm gonna go see if I can repair the rock axe. I can't leave. I'm stuck
Well,
here.
the answer is no.
Yeah,
In
so.
you get. Will Knight is determined to see this through.
Equip item. Okay. Now you can use that... one of these shields we got. And... we'll see what I can give you. Water tree quell resist water. I stole a good thing from Kelvin. Like, that actually solves a really big problem with Will Knights. Now he can equip boots.
I do like that the hand icon looks like it's menacing. It's like
It's grasping.
it's not a glove. It's grasping at something. It's gonna get.
Oh, you need a hat. I guess I'll give you...
Who gets the fancy boots? Who has the Mario boots? That's Cody, right?
I think Cody still has that.
Pop shoes.
For boots, and... Do I have a rock beast quell anywhere? That would be perfect. So I can...
Let's just give him Beast Amulet.
Yeah, I can just give him a beast amulet.
We have a backup copy of it. We kind of want to start exploring Beast arts because
It's the one art we
they're
haven't done
literally
anything
called
with.
Beast arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Night Shield. I'm gonna give you another axe. And I need a better axe. Man.
Yeah, so as far as how it works, if you want to use a spell that has a skill basis, you need to have a tool equipped of that same kind.
Yeah,
like
so
you
like
have to have a
and either a tool or a quell.
yeah.
So like Silver Staff is a tone tool. You can use tone spells if you know any, and you have a tone tool equipped. And this is a water tree quell, so I can use it to cast my water and tree
warrior
spells.
tree.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Which is great because it's like a twofer.
William Knight's.
We don't have any water yet, but I feel like Sonic Poison.
Yeah. He's
I
gonna...
I have to hold out hope that Sonic Poison is somehow good.
Oh, Cordelia is a water wizard.
Oh, she has the plus water.
Yeah.
She's also Tone. Maybe she should have the Sonic Poison.
Yeah. She doesn't have a water quell right now, I don't think. That can be fixed, though.
Yeah, Sonic Poison is like a mashup of Sonic Youth and what, Poison? There's a band called Poison, right?
Yep, there is a band. It's a hair metal band.
There we go.
Let's have you use that. And then I'm gonna take your pop shoes to give you blue water.
Oh, I was thinking of the Scorpions, which is a different hair metal band. And because Scorpions are poisonous, yeah.
Scorpions are...
You can understand how I got
I
there.
can understand how we got to this location. Let's do a fight and see what these bats are like. Okay, everybody, train up your... Wait a second. Life water, stone. Sonic poison.
It just hits everybody.
It just hits them all.
Yes.
Okay, get him. Use your hyper hammer.
Yeah, Tyler. Mess him up. Wow, that's pretty good.
It was only 100 and so damn, but his water level is pretty low. And his bats seem really weak.
But like damage and a poison effect, and it hits everywhere without having to
We're finding chips.
fiddle around with cones.
Okay, I think this in excursion into the mines, like as far as we've gotten, is where we're going to stop tonight because we're getting pretty close to time. And I have some other stuff I got to do tonight. We haven't actually seen a lot of Gustav lately, but all the stuff with Gustav has been superlative.
I love it all. I am constantly blown away by the trajectory of his life.
It's like I kind of see a lot of myself in him because he's supposedly vaunted, and then when it comes to his own judgment of himself, he just can't help but see a big piece of shit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess relatable, right?
Yeah, hashtag relatable.
Yeah. Gustav is absolutely the kind of kid who grew up with a lot of potential, right?
And then didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, but like by things beyond his control, he never realized whatever that potential was, and got outcast. Just in a in kind of an operatic, larger than life capacity, right? Like,
yeah, definitely.
But it led to like taking over a nation and like waging war. It's like, hey, yeah.
He took over a nation without really doing much of a battle. Like, there was a battle, I'm pretty sure. He secured some of his forces somehow when he attacked, when he took over wide, but it was more like a coup, not like a...
It was a coup. It wasn't,
a violent takeover. But then he used that later to go assassinate his brother, who he didn't know. He never met him. It's like...
I think that was his brother's big chance. Right
yeah,
there,
it could have been like, "Hey, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! You're the..."
Yeah. Like Gus was like, the only difference between you and me is like a cast of the dice. And then his brother said the wrong thing.
You're good for nothing.
And then
got executed. I leave it to you, Kelvin. Show him how steel knives feel. Shing. And then William Knight's I'm wondering when the two stories we have going on are going to converge, if they do.
They do seem fundamentally unrelated so far.
Yeah.
Like the only linking fact is that anima is a thing.
Yeah, they're kind of contrasts where it appears that Gus is special because he has no anima. He supposedly had a really deep reserve for anima, but then is completely unable to use it. And then you have William Knights, who appears to be very sensitive to anima. Like, he could feel when the egg was...
And he's... Not only that, but he's also, like, the main drama of his life has to do with people seeking this power and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Like, it led to his situation where they're both kind of similar in that they're both orphans now, where...
Yeah.
Just various circumstances led to that. So I guess they're sort of like...
That's where they... Okay, so if they ever meet, I think that's the big decision point, right? Like, it seems like Will Knights and Gus are both, like, they both have a whole bunch of problems thrust in their face because people seek anima, and because they believe that anima is this most important thing.
Yeah. And I
think that's going to be a really interesting conversation if it ever happens.
I think they might come to a head... The only route for them coming to a head right now is if Gus seeks the egg after he takes over Finney, you know?
Ooh.
Maybe it's a quell he could actually use, and that'd be like a thing he's been denied his entire life. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, speculating about this video game has already led us to ruin.
Here's the thing I need to check.
Hey, you know what we did? You know what we managed to do tonight?
What?
We got in a fight with a bird and didn't die.
We didn't die. I'm gonna look up how much would it cost me to buy SaGa Frontier 2. How much am I paying for this VidCon? Well, there's one on Amazon, on Amazon Prime, for only $120.
Okay.
Look at
I
eBay.
turned up my nose at a video game earlier today that cost $60.
Yeah.
And it had come out last year, and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend full price
Oh.
on a video game.
Okay,
It's
if
what they cost me.
if I get it on eBay, I can get it for like $30. That's fine. It's just Amazon had like one that was probably in package.
Oh yeah. Although you gotta be careful about that, because the last time I purchased a classic video game on the line for like whatever the cheapest available cost was, yeah, it was pirated. It was basically a fake. And I compared it to this one happened to be a cartridge, and I compared it to other cartridges, and when you're side by side, you can see the like details of what is incorrect about them.
Yeah, it's easier to do with a cart than it is with a disc.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a thing. But for now, thanks for joining me, Kaz.
I had a grand old time.
That's just been Romancing Saga. No, not Romancing. Just SaGa Frontier 2.
The romance has ended.
Romance is over. It's time for killing. And time for showing people how steel knives feel. And seeking eggs. Good night, everybody.